Size of our tires. All right, now that we've gone over.
This place is great. Welcome back to Wilson's Wild Ride. If you watched our Louisiana video, you know that we went to Café Du Monde. Well, I had an inspiration that I wanted to make their beignets at home. And I knew that World Market had them, or you can get them on Amazon. So I'm gonna attempt to do those today. They shouldn't be hard, it's out of a box, right? And then I even bought the chicory coffee. We'll have that with it later. So first we're gonna make them. And on the box, it says it's a simple recipe of two cups of the product, which is the beignet mix. And I get the one that is the Café Du Monde one, because we didn't really get to experience it there. So I wanted to be able to do that. So you take 2 cups of the mix, and then we're going to take 7 fluid ounces of water. Seriously, how easy could that be, right? 7 ounces of the water, and we're gonna mix that together. Now, I've got everything prepared. You have to have a lot of flour because it says to make sure that you liberally put a lot of flour while you're rolling them. You're gonna roll them into squares, and they're about 2 and 1/4 inch squares, and then fry them like you're frying donuts. And that's what we're about to do. But first, let's get these all done, punched down. It really this feels just like a little less stiff than a pie dough. So, and it doesn't feel like a donut dough, which is usually a little bit stiffer. So now we're gonna take this is your flour, and I'm gonna put that out on the counter, a lot of it out here like this. And then we're gonna roll it out. It says to do it about 1/8 of an inch. So, and each batch that you make, which is about 2 cups of the product, which is in the box, that should make it about 12 beignets. Which I don't even know if this is really gonna make 12. Doesn't quite feel like it's gonna make 12. And usually you don't wanna make a lot of, the other thing is usually you don't wanna do a lot of kneading or rolling of any kind of dough, unless you're really kneading a bread. So there's that. And I guess that looks about right. Let me get a pizza cutter. Okay, so I didn't have the pizza cutter. I'm gonna say, I'm usually the person that is always flying by the seat of my pants when it comes to cooking, because I am a cook. I usually feel like I know what I'm doing. And it says we have to get the oil hot enough that as soon as you put the square in, it puffs up. So I'm not sure they'll all be very even, but at least it's 12. So there's that. All right, and then I'm gonna take you over to the stove, and we're gonna heat these in. Okay, we got the oil pretty hot, but like pancakes, first one don't turn out. So we're going to check this one out. I got one that did kind of work, but you really have to put the oil over it to make it pop. So I wouldn't suggest doing too many in a pan at a time. This is not going to be like a bundle of stuff. And this one looks like it's working better. They're kind of flatter than the other, and you have to get that oil to 370, and I don't know how easy that is to do on a stovetop. So we're going to do all the rest of these, and then I'll get back to you, show you the whole set of it with some. Okay, so we made them, fried them. They're a little disappointing because they're kind of flat, and I don't feel so bad because it really isn't my fault. I did exactly what they said to do. You baste it, and the temperature needed to be at 370, and that's where it was. So, and the dough is a little salty, so I'm guessing that it has preservatives in it. The flavor is there, just don't get that good puff that you would get when you're at Café Du Monde. The chicory coffee is delicious. Make sure that you're doing it, you could do it on a Keurig, but make sure you use the little cup, put it in there, and half it with your milk. Make sure you steam the milk before. You don't even really have to steam it, just stick it in the microwave. But we're gonna do what we do and eat this anyway, and we're gonna put a little chocolate on it to make it better. So, Café Du Monde, it's okay. If you really wanted one, you can figure it out. If anybody out there, you have a comment for me and I did something wrong, please let me know. If you like our videos here at Wilson's Wild Ride, please subscribe and don't forget to enjoy the ride.